Hi guys, this is 𝗙𝗵𝗲 from the CMS guys, and today I will teach you how to create a complete digital marketing service website from beginning to end with an attractive design using absolutely free tools and theme in WordPress using Elementor. So our digital marketing service website will be mobile responsive as well, which means it is fully optimized for mobile view as well. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and show us your love and support by liking the video. Do not forget to press the bell icon so that you get notification of a new video every week. Also mention in comment section below which website you would like to learn creating in WordPress using Elementor in next video. Now let me show you a demo of the digital marketing service website that we are going to build today. Then I will show you each step of how to create this digital marketing service website in WordPress using Elementor. So here you can see this is the home page of our digital marketing service website. On the top you can see that we have our header with our logo on the left side, and we have link to different pages on this right side. Next, here in this we can see that this is our hero section, and at first we have a date over here with the heading, and then again we have another heading, then we have a bigger heading with it, and we have a paragraph text over here. Then we have a heading with main speakers, and then we have some images of the speaker, and we have this call to action button. Next, here you can see that in the next section we have this about section where we have image on the right side, and on the left side we have a title, heading, description and a call to action button. Moving towards the next section, here you can see that again this section is divided into two columns, and on the left side we have a image boxes or icon boxes over here with three icon boxes with this heading and a description, and on the right side we have a title, heading and a description text. In the next section, here you can see again we have a counter value of 4 having the details of like number of attendees, number of speakers, number of sessions and number of participants. Next we have this schedule section where we have this conference schedule, we have the title, heading and a description, and then here you can see that we have different topics over here like fundamental in digital marketing, whatever, Facebook ads and all. Then we have this speaker's name, and then we have this call to action button so that if someone wants to book ticket for it, they can book it from here. Moving forward to the next section, here you can see that again we have a conference option over here, and in this conference again we have a title, heading and a description and a call to action button. And before that again we have this video over here where you can see like we have an image overlay to it, so when someone will click on it, it will start playing the video from the YouTube only. Moving forward to the next section, here you can see this is the speaker section where we have a list of speakers having this title, heading and description. Then we have a list of speakers over here like 8 number of speakers over here, and then with their name and then with their designations. Moving forward to the next section, this is the testimonial section, and in this testimonial section also you can see like we have a title, heading and a description. Then this section is divided into 3 columns over here, and you can see like left and right column is looking similar, and the middle one is the highlighted one. And then we at the end we have this call to action button. Then in the next section we have this sponsor option where we have the about like title, heading, description, and then we have different logos over here. That's all. Then moving forward to the next section, here you can see that this is the footer top which is having a title, heading and a call to action button, and at the end you can see like we have the footer over here with this logo and then description and then address of the company, email and phone number. Then we have a quick menu option where we have a link to different pages, and then at the third column we have this newsletter section. And towards the end at the footer bottom, here you can see that we have the copyright text, and on the right side we have different social media links. If you want, you can add your social media links over there. Now let's move to the next page, which is this about page. So here in this about page we have the same hero section over here with this page title of about, and on the right side we have this breadcrumb of home about. Then moving to the next section, here you can see that we have again the single section with this about section where we have image on the right side, and we have title, heading and description on the left side. Moving to the next section, here again we have this title and heading over here, and here on the left side we have a video, and on the right side we have these paragraph text over here. Moving to the next section, here you can see that again we have this counter value where we have like number of attendees, speakers, all these details were over there. Then this section is also we have built it or seen it in home page. So in this section also you can see on the left side we have 3 icon boxes with this heading and then description, and on the right side we have a title, heading and a description. Moving to the next section, here you can see this is the event section where we have listed like best conference marketing world 2021. So here we have on the right side we have a heading, title and description, and on the left side we have the image. Then in the next section again we have this meet our speaker section where we have all the speaker details having their name and then their designation, and then here we have another CTA which is having like view full schedule. Then moving to the next section, which is the same sponsor our partner section, which is similar to our home page where you will find a number of partners or who have invested in the company. Then at the last here you can see that we have the footer top and footer bottom. Now let's move to the next page, which is our team page. So here in this our team page also you can see like we have the same hero section over here which has a background image and a page title over here. In the next section here you can see that we have this our CEO section, which here we have a CEO name, designation, description and social media icons with links on the left and on the right of an image of CEO. Moving on to the next section, here we have the speaker section. Here you can see like we have a title, description, and then here we have listed 8 number of images over here, like 8 team member section over here. Now each is having a name and their designation. Moving to the next section, which is similar to our footer top and footer bottom that we are going to build in the home page. So now let's move to the next page, which is the contact us page. So here you can see that this is the contact us page, and here this contact us page is next to our team page with a hero section which has a background image and a page title. In the next section again we have a map location of our business on the left, and on the right we have a form for any business related queries with various fields and call to action button. Next section we have this get started section. Here we have a background image, title, description and call to action button. And here you can see at last again we have it is divided into 2 columns, and on the left side we have this map image, and then on the right side we have this form for any business related queries. Moving to the next section again, which is similar to the home page, and then footer top and footer bottom are the similar ones. So now that you have seen what our target website would look like, so now let's dive into creating it, guys. Do watch the complete video so that you don't miss any important points. Please ask any queries you have to comment section below, and leave a thumbs up if you really like the video. Do subscribe our channel and press the bell icon so that you get notified about the new video every week. Also let us know which website you would like to learn next. So now let's start creating our website. So at first we need a domain and hosting to set up the website. So for that we need to go to this website, this cmsguys.com/namecheap. So we are on the Namecheap hosting page, and I have been using this Namecheap for 3 years now and not faced any issue till date. All my websites which we have created for our tutorial purpose or anything, every websites, all my websites are hosting on this Namecheap only. I recommend you to use this same, as it is very easy to use and configure, and also cheaper than other providers. You can check other providers price and you will definitely see that this Namecheap hosting provider is very much cheap. There are 3 plans here. You can see that I personally use this Stellar business plan as it suits my requirements, but if you are starting out, I recommend you to use you can purchase this Stellar Plus plan. It is more than enough for most use cases. It comes with an unmetered SSD, auto backup, and unlimited websites. Auto backup saves you from unnecessary hassles, and unlimited websites are also a great offering. It also gives you a SSL protection, which makes sure your website doesn't show up as potential threat to any user, and also gives you a domain name for free. There are some more benefits like unlimited bandwidth, privacy protection, etc., that you get with all Namecheap hosting. So you can, if you will purchase any of this hosting, you will get that privacy protection and all. So here you can see that you have an option of selecting a data center. So you must select your data center near your country, and here on this top right corner, here you can see that all the price are in dollar. If you want to change the currency, here you can select this USD, and here you can change it. So let me change it to Indian rupee as I am from India. Then let's select the Stellar Plus plan. Now it takes you to let me click on this get started. After that, when you will select this Stellar Plus plan, now here you can see that it is asking you about the domain name. This is a free domain name you will get, so enter any domain name you wish to purchase in this box below, and then select the domain name and click to connect to hosting. So here if you have an existing domain name, then also you can click on this existing domain name. So after that, here if you will type a domain name, let me type a demo domain name. Let me do one thing. I will do these CMS guys. So here you can see that all these domain names are of free of cost. This, and after that, when here you have to click this connect to hosting. After clicking on this connect to hosting, here you can, and then click on this add to cart. So here you can see that when we have done this add to cart option, here we have this domain 1 year subscription, the price become 0. And then domain privacy, we are getting 1 year subscription, and domain registration, if you want to increase, then also you can increase your domain registration, and if you want, you can enable the this auto renew feature. And now let us confirm our order. After verifying the domain, you can click on this confirm order to confirm this. And when you will click on this confirm order, so now on the next page, here you can see that it is asking you about this login credential. If you don't have any account, then you can create an account, and if you have account, then you can log in it from here. So I already have an account, so I will use that here. So let's sign in now. So let me enter my username and password. After entering the username and password, let me click on this sign in and continue. And then here you can see that it is asking about this payment method. So here you can use any of this payment method. Here you can use this card details, or if you want to use this PayPal or anything, so you can choose any of this payment method you like, and you can continue confirm your order. Once more, you have to click on this continue, and then after that, you have to click on this pay now to confirm the order. Once the payment is completed, you will be redirected to the dashboard. So let me show you the dashboard. So you will be redirected to this dashboard, and where you can manage your domain and hosting from here. So here, and as we have got the hosting and domain, so our next step is to set up the WordPress. So from this dashboard, you can click on this. Here you can see, when you will hover over this, you can get this go to cPanel. So from here, you can it will be redirect you to the cPanel. After then, click on we have to install the WordPress. So first, now to install WordPress, we have to scroll down to bottom, and or you can also getting this search option. Here you can search for WordPress, and then here you can see that WordPress manager by Softaculous. We have to use this one. You can click on this, and here you have to choose the domain name where you have to where you want to install. So for that, let me first of all, let me install the WordPress on my domain name. So for it, what I will do, we have to filling the in WordPress details and all. First of all, click on this install, and then here we have to search for. So here you can see that this is my domain name where I want to install. So here I have selected this the cmsguys.in, and then here we have to fill our site name and then site description. So site name is basically our site title. So here I will give it the name, the cms. Let me give it cms guys. After that, here in this description I will be give our company tagline, which is spreading the knowledge. So let me give it. Then we have to choose the username and password. Then we have to choose this. So let me give it a username. So here I will give it the same as guys, and you can use random password, or you can give any password also, or you can use any of this password, or you can also use random password generator to generate passwords for you. After that, here we have to fill this admin email address. So here I will going to give my email address. So let me give it. And then here you can skip the theme installation. Here you can no need to select. We will select our own theme, and finally here we have to click on this install button. So our WordPress, you can find that within a few minutes our WordPress installed successfully. So let's wait for it. Then we will get one message for our WordPress, and so here you can see that congratulations message is here, and then here you can see that the software was installed successfully. So now we will start creating and customizing our website. For that, we need to go to the dashboard. So here you can see this, the administrative URL is basically the dashboard URL for the WordPress. So you can let me open our website first. So here you can see that this is the cmsguys.in, where we have installed the WordPress, and this is how it's going to look like, because it is the default theme is activated now. So if you want to go to this dashboards, and then you have to just here after your website name you have to put a slash and then wp-admin, and then here you will be redirect to your dashboard login panel. And here also you can find this administrative URL, the same URL. It will be also redirect to you to the dashboard of this here dashboard of the WordPress. So here you can see that after that we have to enter this username and password, which for which so here you have to enter your username and password, and then entering this you will be see this dashboard. So let me show you again. So here you can see that this is how the WordPress dashboard is going to look like. So here you can see that this is the first look of WordPress dashboard, and this is how whenever you will install whenever after giving your username and password, this is what you are going to get in your dashboard with a welcome message. So now let me give you what a quick description about like what are these options available in WordPress, and a few basic setups that we have to do before start building our website. So here you can see that first we have a post section, and in this post section if you will see we have a one hello world post. So let me quickly delete this post. So here you can select this post, and under bulk action you can select move to trash and click on the apply button to delete the post. So if you are creating any blogging site, or if you have a blogging section in your website, then from this post section you can create different blog posts, and it will display over here in the blog section. And here you can create different categories, like you can give different categories to your blog post, and then you can also give different tags to your blog post. So that we have deleted the post, here you can see that the post is moved to the trash. So let's go to the trash, and here you can click on the empty trash to delete the post for permanently. So let me click on this empty trash, and here you can see that one post permanently deleted. Now next we have a media section, and here in this media section you can see like we have currently no media over here, but you can see like these are the items which support which will be available in the media section, like images, audio, video, documents, spreadsheet. So whatever we are using here, you can see that in the demo website, whatever image or any of this image or whatever thing we are using in this category, everything will be available in this media section. Next we have a pages option, and here in this pages option, by using this pages section we can create different pages. Like in the demo website you can see we have a about page, and then we have our team page, contact us page. All these pages were created using this pages section only. So here if you will notice, we have a privacy policy and a sample page, and we don't need both of any of the page. So what I will do, I will again select the pages, and under bulk action I will select this move to trash and then click on apply button. So now you can go to your trash option, and here you can click on this empty trash to delete your post for permanently. So let me click on this empty trash, and here you can see the two pages were permanently deleted. Next we have a comment section. So this comment section is very much helpful for the blog post. So if you have a blog post section in your website, and if someone has given any comment to your blog post, then you can control all the comments using this comment section. You can move the comments to the pending, or you can move the comments to approved, or you can move mark the comments as spam, and or you can delete the comments also. Next we have this appearance section. So here in this appearance section, you will see in appearance we have a theme. So let me open the site in a new tab, and let me show you how it looks like. So here you can see this is like the 2022-2021 theme is activated, and here this is the design of the 2021 theme. So what does the theme means? Theme is a collection of files which design the entire structure of our website. So if I will activate this 2022 theme, and I will refresh the page, so you will see like the entire design and all the things were completely changed. So here these are like you will get a default theme. So I must recommend you to use only a single theme, so you can delete rest of the theme. So let me show you how you can delete the theme. So you can click on this theme details, and then here you will find a delete option. Click on the delete option, and then here it will ask you to click on this OK to confirm the delete. In the same way you can delete all these themes. So let me click on again theme details, then delete, and then OK to confirm the delete. So now you can see we have only one theme, which is 2022 theme, but this theme also we are not going to use. So in the later one we will install the theme that we are going to use. Next we have a plugin section. So here in the plugin section you will find like it adds extra features to our websites. The page builder which we are going to use, that is Elementor, and that is also a plugin. So in this way we can use different plugins to add extra features to our website. So now what I can do over here, you can see as I am using local host, so that's why it is not coming anything like all these two plugins only. But if you have installed your WordPress site using any of the hosting provider, then you may find more number of plugins here. So what you have to do, you have to select your plugins, whichever plugins you want to delete. So before that you have to deactivate those plugins. So select those plugins, and under bulk action you will get a deactivate option. So just select that deactivate and click on the apply button. In the same way, then again you have to select the plugins, and then you have to select the delete option, and then click on the apply. Now it is asking, are you sure you want to delete the selected plugins? So click on OK to delete the plugins in a single click. Next we have a user section. So here in this user section you can see that I am I have only a single user, but if your website is managed by many of the people, or if you want to create some access for different persons, then you can create them from this user section. And here you can see like these are the roles which you can create: subscriber, contributor, author, editor, and administrator. These are the roles which you can create using this user section. And if you suppose if you are if someone is managing all the blog posts, then you can give them a editor access. So now let me show you how you can create a new user. So here you will find in user section add new option. Just click on that add new, and then here you can give it a username and email for it, so that you can these are the required field. After that, here you can give it a first name, last name if you want. Then you can generate these random password also. Then here you can see like send user notification. So make sure you have given a tick mark to this, so that whenever some user will log in, try to like whenever you will create this access for some user, they will get a notification on their email. And then here you can select a role, which role you want to give, as a subscriber or contributor or author or editor. Whatever role you want to give, you can give it to them. And then you have to click on this add new user option. So I am not going to create any of the new user. I was just showing you how you can create a new user. Then we have a profile settings in the user section, and just let me click on this leave. And then here in this profile setting also you can set your name, and then first name, last name, whatever. If you want to give a nickname, so here you can see the admin is my nickname, so here it is displaying. And display name publicly, you can display it over here. If you want to change, like if you let me change my nickname to the CMS guys, and display name publicly as it is coming now, this CMS guys. And then here you can change the email also, and after that here you can give it your biographical information, and you can change your profile picture of your WordPress dashboard also. Let me click on this update profile to do any of the changes. You can also change this color scheme also. As you can see that when I am clicking on any of this color scheme, it is completely changing. Alright, next let's move to the settings option. So here you can see that this is the general setting of my site. Okay, let me again go to my profile setting, and let me make the admin color scheme as default. Now let's again go to the settings option, and here in the setting option you can find like we have a site title and then a tagline. So let's change the tagline to by these CMS guys, and then let me click on save changes. So here when I will refresh my page, you will find like service 31 by the CMS guys. So this is the tagline, you can add it over here. Next we have this administration email address. Make sure you have given a correct administration email address, so that if in future you forget your WordPress credentials like username or password, you can reset using your administration email address. And then we have a membership option, and we are not going to create any of the membership site, so no need to put a tick mark on this. After that, here you can see that you can set a site language. What if you want to change the language of your website, you can change it from here. Then we have this time zone, date and time format. You can select any of the date and time format you want to set. And then if you want to create a custom date and time format, you will get this documentation of date and time setting, time formatting, and you can go to this documentation and you can create your custom date and time. After that, let me click on the save changes, and then moving forward we have to go to directly the permalink setting, and here this is the main important setting of the site. So make sure you have selected this post name in the permalink setting and click on save changes. With this we have completed the basic setup of our WordPress site. So now let's go back to our dashboard. So here in this dashboard, if you don't want to see this welcome message or this site health status and all, so how we can do that? You can just click on this screen option and you can uncheck all the things that you don't want, and your dashboard will be completely clean. Under dashboard home, you will find one updates option. So what does this updates option do? So this updates option will help you to, if you have a installed plugin or installed theme and you have got any update from the theme or plugin, you can update it using this update option. So here you will find which theme has got the update, and you can directly update it from here also. So now we have got the basic idea of what are the options available in the WordPress site, and we have done the basic setting before the WordPress before start building our site. So what we have to do next? So now let's start installing the required theme and plugin for our website. So now let's go to the appearance section, and here in this appearance section we have to click on this add new button to install the theme that we want to use. So the theme which we are going to use, that is a free theme only. So here in the popular section only you can find that theme name. This is the theme name that we are going to use, which is Hello Elementor. So let me click on install to install this theme, and after installing this theme we will click on we will get one activate button. So we have to click on that activate to activate our theme. So here you can see that this is the activate button. So let's click on it and it will get activated. So here you can see that new theme activated. So now let's delete this 2022 theme. So theme details, then delete option, then OK to confirm the delete. So now we have only a single theme, which is Hello Elementor. So now let's move towards our plugin section to install the plugins. So here you can see we will get one add new button. So click on this add new and let's start installing it. So we are going to use 3 plugins over here. So let me search here for Elementor, and when you will search for Elementor, you will get this Elementor website builder. This is one which we need, and Elementor header and footer builder. So these are the 2 plugins that we have to install, and one more plugin that we have to use is Elementor Pro. So you can go to this elementor.com/pro, and you can easily able to get this Elementor Pro version from this one, and you can use them. So as I have already I have the licensed version of Elementor Pro. So what I will do, I will directly click on this upload plugin and upload that plugin files of that Elementor Pro. So let's wait till these 2 plugins get installed, then we will upload our Elementor Pro plugin. So now here you can see that both the plugins were installed. So let's click on this upload plugin, and now we have to choose the file. So now let's click on this install now to install this Elementor Pro plugin also. So here you can see that it is installing, and once it will install, now let's go to the install plugin section and we will activate the 3 plugins in a single click. Let me show you how. So again you have to select all the plugins, and under bulk action just select this activate option and then click on apply button. So once you will click on this apply button, so here you can see that all the 3 plugins were activated in a single click. So now let's start creating our first page, which is our home page. So here you can see that this is the first section of our home page. So first of all we have to go to the pages section, and here we have to create a page. So click on this add new, and once you will click on this add new, it will ask you for the page title. So let me give me the page title as home and publish the page. Once you will publish the page, let's view the page and let's see what we are getting. So here you can see that we are getting the page title, and then here our site name, and then this is the tagline, and then here in the footer also we are getting the tagline, but we want a completely blank page. So how we can do that? So here in the pages where we have given the title, you will get a template option. So it is here you can see that it is in default template. So here we have to select this Elementor canvas and then click on update. Now when you will refresh the page, here you can see that it is completely blank. But one more thing, if you have noticed, we are in the home page, and whenever we are in the home page, it is only displaying our website name only. And here in our case, localhost/service31 is our website name, but /home is coming. And when we are going to localhost/service31, here we are getting this archive page. So how we can resolve that one? To resolve this, again we have to go to the WordPress dashboard. So now then hover over this setting option, and then here you will find a reading. So go to this reading setting, and then here your home page display, you have to select a static page, and then under home page let's select our page which we want to make our home page, and then click on save changes. Once you will do these settings, whenever now if I will refresh this page, you will find that I will get localhost/service31. This home part will be vanished. So let me refresh and show you. So here you can see localhost/service31 is coming. In the same way, in this tab also, here you can see we are getting when I will refresh the page, I will get a completely blank page. So there it is. So we have set all our home page default page. So now let's move to our pages again, and here again I will click on edit, and then you will find a edit with Elementor option. Just click on that edit with Elementor to load our Elementor page builder. Once our Elementor page builder will be loaded, so here you can see we can start working on our first section of the home page. So before moving forward to the home page, one more thing which we have to do, we click on these 3 lines and go to this site setting, and here we have to set a global colors for our site, so that whenever it is required we can directly pick up them. So let's go to the global color, and what I will do, I will change the color code for it. So let's quickly add the color codes that we want. So first of all, I will click on this add color, and then in this color I will give this color as name dark, and then color code here I want to give it is 0C1A31. In the same way, again let me change this primary color code, which we have already given it a name primary. So let me give it a color code of FB1A5E. Okay, let me do one more thing, like let me quickly give it like quickly add the global colors, and then I will show you, so that it will take some save some time for you also. So what I will do, let me quickly go to this global, let me quickly add it, then I will resume it. So now I have like added all the color code and everything. So let me quickly show you whatever color code which I have added. So here you can see, like I have given a name dark, and then I have added the color code 0C1A31. In the same way, for primary color I have added it FB1A5E. For text and dark light I have given it 4A4E69. Then for secondary color I have given it 27755BA. Then for dark gray I have given it AFB1BB. For gray color I have given F5, F9, FF. Then for light I have given it a white color, and then light soft I have given a white color but little bit transparent to it. In the same way, for orange color I have given the color code F3722C, and for given a name border, and then the color code here is 1C2F4D. In the same way, I have given two color of gradient 1 and gradient 2, and you can get the color code from here 3F312E5C, and for gradient 2 here I have given it 2AF37D4. In the same way, border drop down I have given this color code, you can get it from here 220D, which is basically a black color, and I have like reduced it to this color 0D. So these are basically transparent color. Again for yellow color F2C94C, and then I have given another white transparent, and then dark I have given it a one dark transparent color. So here you can see that these are the global colors which you have to add it, so that it will be very much handy for us whenever we will create our section. So now let's go back, and I have also imported some of the global fonts. So here you can see that I have given these font size, and also let me quickly show you one by one whatever font or anything which we are going to use. So for primary, here again I have given font family as enter, and then I have not given anyone like font size, so that we can add it manually whenever we are importing the styles. Then for secondary, here you can see font family I have given for open sans, and then for weight I have given 400. In the same way, for paragraph text the font family is again open sans, and font weight is 400, and font size is 16 for paragraph text. For button text, again font family is enter, and then font size is 18 pixel. Here I have given a line height of 1.22 em. In the same way, after this button text, we have this H1 title, which I have given it H1 as a title. So here font family I have given is enter, and then font size is 72, and font weight 800, and line height 1.81. For H2, again I have given it font family enter, and then size here 60. Font weight I have given it 800, and then line height 1.083, and letter spacing of -2. So one, like if we will create this global, so that I will show you where we will use these, so that it will handy for us. So let me quickly show you for this S3 title. Here you can see that S3 title card extra large I have given the name, and the font family is enter, and then font size is 36. In the same way, for H4 I have given this one enter, font size 22, and then for H6 I have given it font family as open sans, and font size 14 pixel, font weight 700. In the same way, for menu text I have also given one font family for menu text, which is font family as enter, font size 16, and font weight 800. After that we have a title. I have given it as a title date, where font family I have taken it Open Sans and font size as 14 pixel. In the same way, for a small button I have taken the font family as Enter, and then font size I have taken as 14. In the same, for text small I have taken the font family as Open Sans and font size as 14 pixel. After that we have this schedule number. So for this I have taken this font family as Enter and font size as 36. Font weight is 900. So with this, these are the global font setting, and one more setting is for button setting, where we have given this typography which we have already selected for our button text. So this is the global icon which you have to select, this globe icon, and you can select whatever font you want to set from the global font. So this makes us very much handy. So here you can see like text color, again I have given it as a light color which we have taken as white, and then background color we have given this secondary background color for this button. So if you will set over here for directly the button setting, so that whenever we will import our button, we will get the entire design. As button radius, you can see we have set it as button radius 50, and then for padding, top and bottom padding 16 pixel, left and right padding I have added 32 pixel. In the same way, we have also added the typography. So here in the typography, what we have given particularly color, dark color to it H1, and then white color to H2, and then H3, H4, everyone is getting a dark color. And in this global font we have already added for H4, H5, H6, everything. So here you can see I have added this H6 subtitle section, and then we have also added a global font for H5. So here I have selected as H5, and then for H4 again I have selected the global font as H4. So here also if you will set it so that we can directly use them as H4, H5, it won't make us any problem. So now let's go back to our site setting. Let me click on this cross mark, and I will click on this save changes. Once you will save changes, now we are in the Elementor website builder. Now for to create our section, let's take a single section. So to take a single section, what I am going to do now, I am going to take click on this plus icon, and I am going to take a single section with one column only. Once you will take this single section with one column, as you can see over here also, like we have to add a background image to it. So how we can add that one? So first of all, for that, again in the section setting only, we have to like content width, let it be box, column gap, I just want to give it a no gap, and then we can directly move towards the style option, and here we can add the image. So how you can add the image? So here we will find a background type. So just select this background type as classic, and then here we have to select the image. So currently we don't have any image, so we have to upload it. So I am going to provide you all the files, image files, which you will get a link in the description below. So let me show you how you can upload. So here you can see that like you will get this entire folder of images where you will find all the images. So what you have to do, you can easily able to drag it, or you can click on the select file, and it will open your file explorer, and you can also select the images which you want to upload. But here I have like selected them all the images and drag them manually, so that all the images will get uploaded. So let's wait till all the images get uploaded. So here you can see all the images get uploaded. So I am going to use this image. So let me click on this insert media after selecting the image. Then position, I want to make it center, attachment would be default, then repeat, I want to set it no repeat, and size, let's set the size as cover. After that, here if you will notice, we have some background color, like here it is not the entire image, we should have to give some background overlay to it. So let me show you how you can give a background overlay. You will get a background overlay option, click on that, and background type, set it as gradient. So now after setting it gradient, so as you have remember, like we have given some color code for gradient 1 and gradient 2. So let me quickly select these from the global colors, this one as gradient 2, and then we can set the location, and also here you can set an angle. So let me set an angle of 256 or 250 will be fine, and opacity, I will make the opacity to 1 completely. Alright, so this is the basic set, and one more thing which is left over here, you can see like we have to get this design also. How we can get this design? You will get a shape divider option. you will get shape divider at top or bottom, so we have to select shape divider as bottom. And then type, here I want to set it as tilt type. And then now we have to give a color, so let me select the color which we have given it for primary. And then height, I want to give it a height of 100. So now you can see like we have done all the section settings. Let's dive into adding all the heading. After adding, once we will add the headings, it won't be like it will look proper. So first let me copy this heading from here, and then I will click on this 9 dot and I will go to the widget section of the Elementor, and let's drag the heading widget. Here I have added drag the heading widget. I will paste the text, and then here size would be default, and HTML tag I want to set it as HTML tag as 5. Then we can go to the style part, and here in the style part as you can see that the color is in yellow color. So let's select the color as yellow, and then typography will be H5. So here you can set it as H5. In what it won't like change, because in the content part only we have given it as H1, H2, H5, H6. That's why it is like, if you will not give any global font also, let me remove the global font, but now it is taking. So here you can also set it like H1, H4. So I have set it as H5 and it's working fine. After that, here if you will notice the content is in center, so here alignment I would make the alignment to center. Alright, then again we have another heading. So let's copy this heading, and then I will click on this 9 dot and I will drag another heading under our heading. In the title, let's replace it, and then HTML tag I want to give the HTML tag to S3. Alignment, again this one for center align, and the text color I want to give it a light color, which is our white color which we have selected. Alright, then we have got the second heading also. Now let's copy the third heading from here, and then for the third heading again I will click on this 9 dot, or I can right click and duplicate this heading, and I can replace the title from here. After replacing the title, again I can go to this, I can select the HTML tag as H1, and then in the style part I can set the color is already in white color, so it won't like it won't take any much. So I can, one more thing, if you will notice there is less gap between the world's biggest and this digital marketing in conference. So how we can do that? So for that, let's go to the advanced tab, unlink the margin, and then I will start giving negative -32 margin top, so that it will get closer to our second heading. Alright, so now we have added the second heading also. After that, here you can see we have a paragraph text over here. So now let's add this paragraph text. So for this paragraph text, again we need to add a heading for it. So let's one more thing, what I will do, I will click on this 9 dot and I will take one inner section inside it, and let me take one inner section with one column only. So let me delete it. So now we have an inner section with one column, and for this one again I will give a particular width to it. So let me give it a width size of 590 and then column gap to no gap. Alright, so now let's click on this 9 dot and let's drag the text editor inside it, and let me replace the text. Alright, so once you will replace the text, we can go to the style part, and here alignment we can set the alignment as center, and then text color as white color, and then typography will be like the text paragraph typography, which is by default for the paragraph text. Alright, in the same way, now let's check what we have in the first section of our home page. So here you can see again we have a heading over here with main speaker, and then we have some image of some speakers. So how we can create this section? So for this, let's take another inner section, or I will right click and duplicate this inner section only, and for this inner section again let be the width would be 590. That is fine for me. So what I will do, I will right click and delete the paragraph widget which we have added, and instead of that I will drag this heading widget and drag it over here. So our this heading is main speaker. So let me copy it and let me replace the title from here. Alignment, I want to set the alignment to center aligned, and then here HTML tag, let me give the HTML tag to div. Now I can move to the style part, and here we can give it as a color as dark gray, which we have already selected, and then for this typography, let me give it a H6 subtitle section like this. So now you can see we got this. Now we have to add a image like this. So how we can add this image? So for this, click on this 9 dot and you will find the image option. Just drag it under the heading, and here we have to select an image. So as I have like uploaded only a single image, so let me click on this and insert media, and let's do some styling for this image. So let's go to the style part, and here we need to, here if you will notice, we have a border in the image. So let's add a border to this image. So when you will scroll down, you will find this border type. So select a border type as solid and give it a width of 2, and now let me select the color as a white color as a border. After that, here you can see the image is in circle. So how I can make that circle? So for that, again I have to give it a 100 pixel of, so let me quickly give it 100 pixel on all the side, and it will become a circle. And we can control the width also. So you can set a width. As you can see, this is this image. So let's set it as a 15 or 12% of width. Alright, after setting it, so what we have to do over here, once you will set this width, let's set the width to 42%, 42 pixel, let's set it. Okay, 42 pixel. Here you can see like I have added it as a 42 pixel, and then after adding this as 42 pixel, now what I will do, I will right click and duplicate it. Alright, so once let's go to this advanced tab, and here we have to go to this positioning, and here positioning width I want to give it as inline auto. In the same way, I will right click and copy the style, and here I will paste the style. So let's duplicate it to, here we can see like we have 5 number of images. So let me duplicate it to 5 times. As you can see, I have duplicated it to 5 times, and now what I have to do is I have to set this as all the things to all the things should be in center. So for that, I can set the vertical align will come in middle. So let me go to this column setting, and horizontal align I want to give it a center, so that the image would be appear in the center. Now one more thing, like as the for the image which I have given a maximum width of 42 pixel, I think it is not getting applied. So let me copy it, and I will paste the style in everywhere like this. So here you can see like we have got this small images, but if you will see over here, the design is overlapping each other, the images are. So how we can do that? So for first image we don't have to do anything. For second image and for other images we have to do, like let's go to the advanced tab, unlink the margin, and give a negative -10 pixel of margin. In the same way, you can copy the style and right click and paste style to other images, and it will came to the style which we have over here like this. Here you can see like we have got exactly the same style. Alright, so everything is perfect till now. So now let's move to our next, which is this button over here. So now let's drag a button. So click on this 9 dots, and here in the widget section you can directly drag a button under the inner section which we have created. So let's drag the button like this. Okay, button is coming over here. So what I will take the help of the navigation, and here I will drag this button. I don't want this button should be here only, so let me take this, and then I will take the button to under the inner section like this. Alright, so now we have the button under the inner section. So now one more thing which I will do, like here you can see like we have a gap between these two. So for this I can go to this inner section setting and select, give it a 32 pixel top margin and 32 pixel bottom margin to it. In the same way for button, let's make the button alignment to the center, and then here you can see get your tickets. Now we have a text over here. So whatever text you want to give, here you can give it get your tickets now, and then whatever link you want to give, you can give a link over here, and then you can set your button. So if you will notice here, whenever we are hovering over it, we are getting some animation, and then we have also an icon to it. So how we can add that icon? So here you are getting one icon option, click on that. I go to the icon library, and here you can search for right, and we have used this right angle right. Click on this insert, and here you can set the icon spacing. So let's set the icon spacing to 8, and then click on update. So after that, let's go to the style tab, and here on hover you will find a hover animation option. You can set the hover animation as bob, and when we will hover over it, you can see it is coming like this. So in this way we have got the button also. So after the button, again we have you can say this as a 3 columns, where we have one text, and then this is nothing but a button, because when we are hovering over it, we are getting the same animation, but a transparent background color is there to this button. So for this, again what I can do, let's take a inner section with 3 column. So click on this, let's go to this widget section, and let's drag a inner section of the button, and let's first create the first section over here. So for the first section, again what I need to do, so here you can see that become an exhibitor, we have a heading over here. So let's copy it, and I will go to this widget section and drag the heading to it, and let me replace the text as become an exhibitor, and then HTML tag I will give it h4. Style I will select the color as white color. After that, we have this contact cell, which is nothing but a button. So let me drag the button under this heading, and now what I will do, I will replace the text as contact sales, and then here you can see we have a arrow mark over here, which is icon. So let again take this right angle icon like this, insert it, and I will like to set the icon spacing as 8. Then let's go to the style tab, and let's do some coloring to it. So first of all, text color I want to set it as yellow, and then for this color we have already taken one transparent, so I will give it that transparent color. Alright, and then for this button, let's remove all the padding and everything which we have added. So let's make the padding to 0. Alright, after making the padding to 0, we want like there should be like no gap between it, right? So let's go to the intersection setting and column gap. There should be no gap between the column, and then here we are getting some gap between this button and text. So let's remove that one also. So we can do that one. There is a setting, you can directly go to this column setting, and here you will find a widget space. So here this widget space means in this column with whatever widgets we will add, so it will decide the space between the widgets. So by default it is 20, so I can give it a widget space of 8 pixel and it will work fine. So what I will do, I will duplicate this to 3 times, and I will delete the blank one, and you can see like this it is almost completed. So let's go to this column setting, and here in this advanced tab I want to give some styling to it. So let's unlink the margin, and let's give a 60 pixel of top margin to it, and then on the left and right padding I want to give it 142 pixel of right padding and 142 pixel of left padding to it, and it's fine. So now let's again go to the section setting, and we have to adjust it. Like let's go to the advanced tab, and here I want to give it some padding. So I want to give it a 200 pixel of top padding and 200 pixel of bottom padding like this, and let's check how we are getting our home page. So here you can see with this we have completed our first section of the home page. Now let's move towards the second section of our home page, which is having this a section. Here you can see that we have this about section where we have 2 columns over here. So let's start creating this. So now let's go to our Elementor page builder. Here again click on this plus icon, and here I am going to take a single section with 2 columns. Here column gap, again I will set it as no gap, and then overflow will be hidden for me. After that let's go to this advanced tab, and here I just want to give it a margin top only. So let's unlink it and let's give it a 70 pixel of top margin to it. Alright, now let me click on update, And here let's check what we have on the left side. So here on the left side you can see we have this heading over here about confession. So let's copy it and let's go to click on this 9 dot and drag the heading over here. So now let me replace the text to about confession, and then after that here I want to change this to, you can set it as anything like h5 or h6, let it be h6. And then here in the style part I will go to this style section and I will select the color. So the color will be this dark gray, which we have already given it on global colors. So let's select this as dark gray. Then after that here you can see we have the second heading, which is this welcome to concession conference. So let's click on this 9 dot and let's drag another heading to it. Now let's replace the title text. Here HTML tag will be h2 only. The style here I want to change, which is this, let's give it a dark color to it. And then the typography will be h2 title section, which we have already set. Now after this heading, again you can see like we have a paragraph text over here. So let's click on this 9 dot and you can drag this heading. Also we can use this heading for the paragraph also. The tag will be p, which we have to give. And then after that we can go to the style tab and here we can set the typography as text paragraph. And that's all what we have to do for the paragraph. Then we have already created this button, as you have remember in the upper section also. So what we can do now, we can go to this, right click and copy this button, and we can right click on this paragraph text and paste the button, paste it, and the button will be completely done. So the only thing which we want to do is here read more we have to add instead of the text. So let's take this like replace it. So here you can see I have replaced it with the read more and it's everything is fine. So now let's make the alignment of this button to the left align, so that it would be aligned towards the left, and that's all. So we have got everything, like we got the heading and then we have got this two headings, then paragraph, and then this read more button. So now on the right side again we need a image, this image. So let's add this image. So click on this 9 dots and you will find the image tag, just drag it on the right side. Now we have to choose a image. So you can select any of the image. I think, okay, let's check we have that image or not. So I think we don't have that image. So what we can do, we can take any other image also. So for that let's take this image also. This image also will be fine. Let's take this image and I will click on this insert media. Now what I can do, I can go to this style tab and here I can set the width as 520 pixel width to this image. Let me close the navigator for now, like this. And then here if you will notice we have a border radius to it. So let's go here and we can add a 16 pixel of border radius to this image. Alright, after that here if you will notice we have a dotted structure of it. So how we can do that, click on this 9 dots and drag this image at the top, and here we can select that image that we want to add. So let's select that image. So here you will find a lot of options. So this one is the image. Click on this insert media, alignment. Here for this again I want to give it a left align, and then let's go to this advanced tab, unlink the margin, and I want to give it a bottom -32, or let's check it, okay, -45 will be fine. And left, in left also I want to give it -25, like this, and I want to increase its z index to 2 so that it will be look like this. So here you can see like we got it, but one more thing is like we want to increase its column gap between them. So how we can add it, so I can go over here in this section setting, layout option. I can set it a column gap between them like this as a wide column gap, and let's check what we are getting. So here it is. With this, here you can see that we have completed with our second section of the home page. Now let's move towards the third section of our home page. So here you can see like this is the third section of our home page, where again in this third section also we have a two column, or we have taken, like you can see like here we have a on the left side again we have some of these texts, and then on the right side we have these headings and all. So let's start creating this section. So now let's start creating this section. So first of all, what I will do, let's go to our Elementor page builder. So now let's click on this plus icon, and then let's take a single section only for now. Then now what I will do, here again column gap I will set it as no gap, and then overflow, let's make the overflows hidden. And then now let's go to this advanced tab, and here what I will do, I want to give it a top padding of 100 pixel and a bottom padding of 450 pixel. So you will get to know like why I have given it a bottom padding of 450 pixel. So now let's tag like why we have given it 450 pixel. Before that I will let you know. So here in this section only you can see like we have a background image like this. So how we can add this image, so you can go to the style tab, and here background type, let's select it classic, and now let's select that image that we want to add, this one, and then I will click on insert media. For this position I want to give it a top left position, and then repeat I want to set it as no repeat. Size let's select the size as custom, and then I want to give it a width of 50% of width. That will be fine. Alright, so now let's start creating this section. So first of all, here you can see we have taken a single section with one column only, but here we need two columns. So for that again we have to take a inner section inside it. So let's take the inner section. So click on this 9 dot and drag this inner section, so that we will get our inner section with two column. So now let's start creating the left side, which is here you can see these are the icon boxes. So let's go to this widget section, and here let's search for icon box. So let's drag the icon box over here. Now let's start creating it. So here you can see we have a ticket icon, so let's search for ticket. So this one will be the ticket icon. After that here we have a heading of easy booking, so let's give it a title of easy booking, and then let's give it a description like this, lorem ipsum text. Alright, so here we have given all it. So now let's change the settings of it. So first of all, let's make the view to stacked view, and then here the icon position I want to give it left align. The HTML tag, let's select the HTML tag to div. Now let's go to the styling part and let's do the styling. So first of all, on primary color I just want to give it a primary color only, and for secondary color I want to give it a white color as secondary. Now the spacing would be 32, and then size I want to give it 24 to it. Padding, let's increase some of the padding to it, so let's give a padding of 18. That would be fine. After that here we have to give it a border radius, so let's give a border radius of 16 pixel to all like this. Okay, so it is looking good. So let's check it with it. So here you can see everything is looking similar. So now let's make the vertical for, let's go to the content setting, and here vertical alignment, let's let it be top only. Now we have to change the typography of it. So let's change the typography for this H5 as title card, and then for the description the paragraph is fine. So as you can see with this we have got the icon box design. Now what I can do, I can duplicate it to 3 times, and my icon box will be completely ready. So what you have to, suppose if you want to make this one, so you can go to the second one, and then here you can search for whatever icon. So here you can see it is a door icon, so you can set it as a door, and then you can click on insert, then you can go to the style tab, and here you can select whatever color you want, and that's all. Here this icon box will be completely ready. So here in this way we have completed our left side. So one more thing, let's go to this column setting, and here for this column setting I want to give it a column width of 52%, and one more let's go to this advanced tab, and I just want to give some right padding to it. So let me give it a 32 pixel of right padding to it. Alright, so after that now let's move towards the right column. So in the right column again we have these headings and all. So this is exactly similar to this what we have already over here. So let me copy and paste the headings from the upper part. and only I will paste it over here. Let me copy the paragraph also, let me paste it under it. So now the only thing which we have to do, we can copy the headings or whatever heading you want to keep, and you can easily copy those headings and you can change it from here. So now you can see, if you can see over here, so we got this all the headings and whatever paragraph we want to add, and that's all for the right column of this section. Now one more thing is, let's go to this advanced tab, and here I want to give some left padding. So let me give it a 32 pixel of left padding, and with this we have done with this inner sections part. So now let's go to this inner section setting, and in this inner section setting, let's go to the advanced tab, and here I want to give it a bottom margin of 100 pixel. Now why I have given this bottom margin, because bottom here we have to again create this section. This would be a part of our second section only. So for that, let's take a inner section with 4 columns so that we can create this section. So first of all, for this, let's again take a inner section for it. So click on it, and then here again I will go to this widget section. Let's first take a image. After that, click on this 9 dot, and after the image I want to take a inner section, and then let me first set the image. So for this image I want to give this one, this image. Click on insert media. So I have inserted this image. So now what I have to do, I will set the alignment towards the right to it, and then I will go to this advanced tab, and here I would like to give it a minus 16 pixel of right margin to it. Alright, so now it is looking fine. So now let's go to the inner section, and let's start creating. Like, first of all, I need a inner section with 4 column. Before that, it would be a counter value. So let's first make it so that we can do. So here you can see 45k will be one counter value. Then we have to add this plus option, and then we have to add this heading also. So how we can make it? So first of all, let's go to this and I click on this 9 dots, and here we have to search for a counter. So once you will drag this counter, so I don't need any title in this counter. Alright, so the ending number here I want to add it as is 50, and then number suffix I want to give it a k. So now we have got this 45k. So let's go to this style tab here, and what we have to do for this, we have to go to this style tab, and here we have to change the typography of it. So here for this typography I want to set it as H3 for this number, and we don't have any title, so no need. So now we need again plus option. So let's drag a heading under it, and I will only give it a plus to it, and then I can set the HTML tag to H3. I will go to the style tab, and let's change the color to primary color. Alright, so 45k plus is done. Now I need to get this attendees. So we have like already this heading part. I would copy it and I will paste it under the plus part. So now we have to align them. So let's go to this advanced tab of first counter widgets, and then here positioning I would set like inline auto. Then for the plus heading also I will go to this positioning inline auto, and then about configuration also I will go to this positioning, and here width I will set it as inline auto. Now you will see like we are getting like all the things over here. So let's change the typography of it to H6 subtitle. Okay, configuration everything is fine. I would like to go to this widget section, set it as middle. Okay, and here you can see I have to change it to attendees. Let me change the title to attendees, and then in this column setting only I would like to make the, let's go to this column setting only, horizontal line I would like to make it center for the horizontal line, or let it be start only, start would be fine. And let's go to this heading part which is this attendees, and I would like to give some left margin to it. So let's unlink the margin and let's give a 8 pixel of left margin, so that there will be a gap between this plus icon and attendees. Now what I will do, I will duplicate this column to 4 times, and our this section will be ready. So here you can see, like, we got all these 4 counter values from here. Now what we have to do, let's go to this intersection setting of it, and we have to customize this intersection. So first of all, here for this column gap, there would be no gap for this intersection. Now let's move towards the style tab, and here background type, I want to give it a complete white background. After that, you have a border option. Whenever you will go to this border option, so here you can see we have some border over here. So I would like to give it a border radius of 16 pixel, and I want to enable a box shadow to it. So once you will enable a box shadow, let's give it a color to it. So here in this color code, I want to give it some color code to it. So let's give a color code to it, and then after this we have to set all the vertical and blur position and everything. So blur, let's make the blur to 50, and then vertical alignment, I want to give it 10. Alright, so this is what we have to do. Now let's go to this advanced tab, and here I want to give, let's unlink, let's give a padding of 48 pixel to all, unlink the padding, and let's change the top and bottom to 32 pixel and bottom also 32 pixel. So top and bottom we have given 32 pixel, and then left and right we have given 48. So here you can see, like, we have to make it like the image should be appear over here. So for this one, again, let's unlink the margin, and let's give a negative margin of -52. So here you can see, now it is coming front. Let's increase the Z index of this image, and then it will look fine. So here you can see we got the image over here, and then we have created this intersection. Now we have to add this image under this. So how we can do that? So for this, again, let's click on this 9 dot, and let's drag a image under the intersection. So let me take the image from here, and what I will do, I will take the help of navigator, and the navigator would help me. So I want, let me close this intersection, and I want the image under the intersection like this. Okay, I don't want this image, I want this image under the intersection like this. Now let's select the image that we want to add, this one, insert media, alignment will be left. And once you will set this alignment would be left, then for this also we need to give some negative margin. So let's give a -32 of top negative margin. In the same way, left margin also I want to give it -32, and it's working fine. So with this we have completed this section. Let me click on update, and let's see what we are getting over here. So with this we have completely created the second section, or probably it is the third section of our home page. So now let's move towards the fourth section, which is this schedule section of the home page. So now for this third section also, let's take a single section. So for this, again, in this my site, what I will do, I will click on this plus icon, and I am going to take a single section only. After that, here if you will see, we have this heading and all, like we have 2 headings, 3 and 1 paragraph, which we have already created in this one also. So what I will do, I will click on this 9 dot and take a intersection with it in it. And first of all, let's go to the section setting only, and let's do the changes to the section setting. So here column gap, I will set it as no gap to it, and then here we have taken the intersection. So what I will do, I will right click on it and copy the entire column from the upper part, and right click and paste it here. Okay, I have done the mistake. I have to paste it inside a intersection, and let me delete one column of the intersection. So now you can see we are in the intersection, and we have got all these headings which we want like this. So what I will do, I will change the alignment of all this to center aligned, and then let me replace all the titles. So first one, this one will be about, not this one would be schedule, and then conference schedules. Let me copy it and let me change the title to conference schedules, and let me copy the paragraph and let me replace the paragraph also. Alright, after you have done this, now let's go to this intersection setting and let's give it a particular width like 640. Or we can increase it to, let's increase it little bit, 750 will be fine for it. Column gap would be no gap. Let's reduce it to 700 also will be fine. Okay, so we have added this, like we have created this headings and all. So now we have to design this this one. So how we can design this? So we can take the help of a inner section and we can start designing this one. So let's click on this 9 dot and let's take a intersection inside like another intersection. So again I have to open the navigator and let's go here. I want let me click on this 9 dot and I want to add this intersection under it. Let's check why I'm not able to. I want to take this intersection towards up. Alright, so now we have got this intersection. So for this intersection again, like I need 4 number of columns. If you will notice here, we had one, this one would be another part, and this one would be one part, and this one would be one part. So now let's start building this intersection. So first of all, let's divide it into 4 columns. So I will right click, add new column, add new column. So now we have 4 columns. So let's start with the first column. So here first column with percentage, I want to give it 6%. Vertical alignment, I just want to give it a middle. Now here what we have in it, so we have a heading in it, so which is a heading. So let's click on this 9 dot and let's drag the heading widget inside it, and here I want to give it a number 01, and then it will be div. Let's go to the styling of it and let's select the typography, which is we have already, I have given this schedule number, this one. So this is the first column, we are done with it. So now let's move toward the second column. So again we have a heading over here, so let's drag the heading inside it. So before that, let's increase the width of the column percentage from 44 to 55. Alright, so now we have this heading over here. So I just want to change this heading. So let's change the HTML tag to h3. Let's move towards the, let me copy this heading from here, and here I will replace it, fundamental in digital marketing. Let's move towards the style tab, and here I would like to give it a typography of H4 title card large, this one. Alright, after that, here if you will see, we have these icon number and this location. So how we can create that one? So let's go to this widget section, and here you will find icon list. Drag the icon list under it, and let's make only 2. So first of all, first one is the date. So let me copy the date only from here, and in the list item 1 I would like to give the date text only, and let me replace the icon to calendar. You can take any of the calendar. Let's take this one. In the same way for the second one, which will be our location only, so let me copy this one, and here I will replace the text, and let me replace the icon also. Here I will search for map and I can use this one. Let me click on insert, and we are done with. So now after that, here if you will see the layout, let's make the layout to inline, and that's all. So now let's go to the column setting, and here in the column setting you can set a visit space as 8, so that there will be a space of 8 between them. And then now let's go to this advanced tab, and I want to give some right and left padding to it. So let's unlink it, and let's give a right padding of 32 and the left padding of 16 pixel. Alright, now let's click on update. Make sure you are clicking on update every time, so that whenever you are making some changes, it will reflect. So now let's customize the color code of this what icon list, so that we can manage it. So first of all, space between, I want to give it 32, and then let's go to this icon part, and here I want to give it a color to the icon, orange color, which we have taken, and then size of this icon I want to give it 12. Now let's move to the text part. So text color, here text dark light, same for this text indent also. Now text indent I want to give it text indent 8, and now let's change the typography. So for typography we have added one title as date, that one I would like to use, and then for this also let's make the vertical line to middle. Instead of making all this vertical line middle, we can directly make the vertical line middle like this also for the inner section setting, so that all the content would come in middle. Now let's move to the third column which we have in it. So here you can see again for the third column we have a heading with main speakers, and then we have 4 number of images that we have already created for our first section of the home page. So now let's start creating this. So first of all let's go to this column setting, and I just want to give it a column width of 22%. Alright, now let's pick a heading. So first of all let's go to this 9.widget section, let's drag it, and here I want to let me copy the title from here. Let's replace the title main speaker. The alignment will be left. Now let's go to the style tab, and here we have to give it a color to it. So this one will be text or dark light. Now the typography will be the same which we have given it to the date, title, date. So we have given it main speaker. Now we need to add the speaker images. So for the speaker images, what we can do is let's go to the first section, let's copy one speaker image and let's paste it. So now we got one speaker image, and we can set the width. Let's set the width to 40 pixel, will be fine. Width and everything is okay, and border radius everything is fine. Now right click and duplicate it for 4 times. And now, as I have already told you, like for this one I need to give it a left minus 10. In this way I can copy it and paste style for other images also, like this. Now let's go to this column setting, and here again widget space I want to give it 8, like this, and we are done with the third column also. Now let's see what we have in the fourth column, which we have only a button that we have already created. So let's take that button and right click and paste it over here. So now what we have to do, let's here you can say let's change the text to it. So instead of read more I want to make it book ticket, and then we have already set the size and small everything. Now let's go to the style part, and here in the style part I just want to change the typography of the button, which I have already set as button small typography, like this. And I just also need to change the change it little bit the typography. Let's change the style to extra small, and let's go here, and here icon spacing I want to reduce the icon spacing between them, so that we will get all in align. So let's make this icon spacing 5 icon spacing would be fine, and that's all. So we got the button and everything. Now we have to make it as a card like structure. So how we can make it as a card like structure? So for that again we have to go to this inner section setting, and then in this inner section let's make the column gap to no gap. Alright, now let's move to the style tab, and here in the style tab background type again let's select it classic, and let's give it a white color background. Now we have to add a box shadow. So let's go to this border part, and let's give a border radius of 16 pixel, and let's enable a box shadow to it. So for this box shadow again we can give it the box shadow color, and then blur I want to give it 50, and then vertical I want to give it 10, and let me give it a color to it, the color like this, the color code like some of the blue color. Now let's go to this advanced tab, and let's give some padding to it. So here I want to give it a 32 pixel of padding, and that's all. So here if you will notice, there is a gap between this inner section and this inner section. So let's go to this inner section setting, and I want to add some bottom margin. So let's go to this advanced tab, unlink the margin, and let's give it a 65 pixel of bottom margin. Now if you will notice, in this schedule section, we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 number of inner sections. So what I can do, as I have already created this inner section, I can duplicate it to 6 times. But for this, like, again I need some spacing. You can see, like, we have to add some spacing to it. So let's go to the second one and let's add a top 16 pixel of margin. Similarly, let's duplicate it. So you can duplicate it number of times you want. So here you can see we have 3 4 5 and 6. Now we have got the 6 like schedule section over here, and we can reuse them whenever it's required. So with this, like, we have almost completed. So one more thing, if you will notice here, like, we have, it is so much closer to this one. So how we can make it? So for this, let's go to this section setting for our third section setting, and in this third section setting, what I have to do, I will go to this advanced tab for the third section, and I will unlink the margin, and let's check from here. Let's give it -350. Let's increase it more than 365 is fine for you. Let's check it how it's working. So here you can see, with this we have completed this section. Now let's move to the next section. So next section is the fifth section, which is this video conference section. Here in this section you can see, like, we have a video, over here, and then we have these headings, 2 heading, and then 1 paragraph and 1 button to it. So now let's make this section. So first of all, again let's go to our Elementor page builder, and here click on this plus icon, and let's take a single section with 1 column to it. Now let's make the column setting to it. So first of all, for this column setting, let's make the column gap to no gap. Now let's move towards the style tab, and in style we don't need to add anything. So let's directly move towards the advanced tab, and here let's give it 100 pixel of top and 100 pixel of bottom margin to it. All right. So after that, here we have, like, you can see we have a video over here. So let's add that video. So go to this widgets, and here you can search for a video widget, and let's drag the video widget to it. All right. Now here in this, like, you can set any of this YouTube link over here. So whatever YouTube video or where you have uploaded that video, Vimeo or Dailymotion, or self-hosted, also self-hosted, you have to upload the video, but you can also share your YouTube link. So here you can see, like, we are using this by default YouTube link, and then here you will find one image overlay option where you have to add the image. So you can enable this image overlay, and let me choose the image which we can use, like this one, and then I will click on insert media, and now you will see we got the image and everything is fine for it. Now let's go to the style tab, and we can give some of this, like, if you want to change the aspect ratio or play icon color or anything like this, you can set it. After that, here you can enable this image. After image overlay, you can enable this light box also. If you want, in light box you can set the current position, center, and if you want to give any entrance animation, you can give it. Alright, now let's go to this advanced tab, and here you will find a border option. So that here you can see that we have some corner border to it. So here you can give it a 8 pixel of border radius, so that we will get this round image structure. Alright, so with this we have done with this image part. Now what I have to do, I have to create all this heading part. So for this, let's go to this widget section, and let's drag a inner section under it. I need just only a inner section with single column only, and as we have already created it, let me copy this, and I will right click over here and paste the column. Now let me delete it. I will go to this column setting, and here I will remove all this padding, margin and everything. Alright, so we got all these headings and these two headings and paragraphs. So what I will do now, let me quickly replace the titles from here. So for this is the heading 2, this one, let me replace it, alignment, and I will give all the alignment to center align. Let me copy the paragraph also, and I will replace the paragraph, alignment I will give it center align. Now let's go to this intersection setting, and here I want to give it a particular width of 780. Alright, and then gap I want to give it no gap, and here if you will notice it is a box shadow, like box shadow is given over here. So for that again we can go to this style tab, and here we can go to this background overlay, or we can go to this column setting. If you will enable box shadow for intersection, then it will cover the entire part. So for that we need to go to this widget section, and in this widget setting I would like to go to this advanced tab first and give it a padding of 32 pixel, and then let's go to the style tab, background style, let's enable this white color background to it. After that let's go to the border part, and here we have to give it a box shadow to it. So for this box shadow, let's enable this, give it a color, and then vertical position I just want to set it as 10, and then blur, let's make the blur to 50. Alright, now click on update. So all set. So what we can do over here, like we need this one should overlap with the video. So for that let's go to the advanced tab, and let's start giving -300 negative margin. Let's check what we are getting over here. So you can adjust it accordingly. So if you want to make it little bit down like this, 260, this one would be fine. Now let's click on update, and let's check how it's going to look like. So here you can see this is how it's going to look like. We need to add one button also. So for this as we have already have a button here, let me copy this button, and I will just paste it under the paragraph, our button, and alignment I will change it to center. And whatever text you want to, like view all videos, if you want to add, you can add it like view all videos, update. Make sure you frequently click on update, so that whenever you will make any changes it should be appear there. Alright, so with this we have completed this section also, which is our 5th section of the home page. Now let's move to the 6th section of our home page. So here you can see we have nothing but we have this speaker, about speakers in the 6th section. So now let's start creating the 6th section. So now let's start creating the 6th section, which is this speaker section. So let's start creating this section. So first of all, to create this section, again what I will do, I will click on this plus icon, and I am going to take a single section only, and here let's change the width to 1080, and then column gaps I want to make it as no gap. Now let's move towards the style section. So here in the style section I just want to make the background type as classic, and let me give it a dark color. And now let me choose a image that we want to add over here with this one, this background color, background image. Now the position of this image I want to set it as top right, and then attachment would be default, repeat I want to set it as no repeat, and then size I want to give the size as content. Alright, after setting all of these, now let's move towards the advanced part, and make sure you have selected this pixel and give it a top 100 pixel and bottom 100 pixel of padding. Alright, after giving these all the padding and all, now let's see what we have. So here you can see these, like we have a title, heading and a paragraph text. So for this we have already one inner section. So what we can do, we can copy this inner section and paste it over here inside this column, and we can go to this intersection setting, advanced tab, we can remove the top margin which we have given. We can go to the style part, and we can go to this column setting, and we can remove the background white which we have given. Let me remove the button also, because we don't have any button. And for this also I will go to this border, and I will remove the box shadow. Now what I can do over here, this title is fine. Now I need to change the headings color. So here again I will give it a white color to this heading, and for the paragraph also let me go and give the text color as white color. So once you will do these changes, for paragraph I think it is not this white color, it is, let me give it a one, we have given it as a light soft. I would like to use that one, this. All right, so the only thing is left is you can easily change the title, as I have already told you. So due to like saving of time, I am just changing only this meet our speaker, and then you can change this title also by going to the content and title part. So with this we have completed this first, you can say we have taken the first inner section and we have completed it. Now for this team member section, again we have to take four column inner section with 4 columns. So let me drag another inner section under it, and for this again I will like to create 4 columns. Let me click on this add new columns, and we are done with the 4 columns. So now let's go to this widget section, and here you can search for image box, and this is the image box widget which we are going to use. So let's drag the image box, and then here we can select a image. So let's select a image, let's select this one. I will click on insert media. So we have our image, then this would be our title. So let me copy this title from here, and then this would be our paragraph which will be description. So let me paste the description also. Alright, so we have given all the title and description and everything, and then here whatever, if you want to give any link you can give it over here. Now let's move to the style part. So here in this style part, what I want to do, I want to give it a spacing of 16, and then width of the image, let's give the width of the image to 100%. Then border radius, I want to give it a border radius of 16 pixels, so that here if you will notice we have a border radius, so that it is an like we have some curves over here, that's why I have given this border radius. And if you will notice this image in square shape, but if you here we have to give it any custom image size. So let's select a custom image size, but here like as we are using Elementor in localhost, that's why we cannot give it a custom. So let it be full only. Now what I want like to do is I would like to go to this content part and change the color of all the headings and paragraphs. So let's make the white color as our heading, which is our name, and then for the description I would like to give it a dark gray. Now it comes to change the typography. So let's change the typography. So for this I would like to select this H4 for the name, and for the description I would like to select it as text small, like this. Alright, so with this vertical alignment, top, everything is fine. Now let's go to this and let's check whether we can reduce the description of it or not. So here if you will notice, like we have a less description over here. So how we can add this, like how we can reduce the description bit less. So here let's try to reduce the spacing between, let it be, the spacing would be 15, transition, everything is fine. So here we can add a spacing between the heading and description. So let's change the spacing between them to 0, so that it will come closer. And now let me click on update. Now what I will do, I will go to this image column setting, and in the first column only I would like to give it a margin to it, so that it will not come. So I will give it a 15 pixel left and 15 pixel of right margin. Now you can see like we got this design. So what I can do, I can duplicate it to 4 times and delete other blank columns. Right click and delete other blank columns, and we are done with the team section. Let's see whether we are getting our team section fine or not. So here you can see like we got this exact design of this team section, and as you can see like we have 8 number of team members. So what I can do, I can right click and duplicate it one more time, and for this inner section I just want to give it a 30 pixel of top margin, and that's all for this team member section. Let's see whether it is working fine or not. So here you can see like we got all the 8 members team image, and whatever, like if you want to change any of this team member image, you can easily change. You can change the title, you can change the description. So I am not doing all the changes, and I am not adding all the images, so that to save your time, that's why I have created this. So with this we have completed our 6th section of which is our speaker section. Now let's move to the 7th section. Let's see what we have in our 7th section. So here you can see in this our 7th section, this is our testimonial section. So now let's start creating this 7th section. So for this 7th section also, again let's come to our Elementor page builder, and here I will click on this plus icon, and I am going to take a single section only for this. Now what I will do, I will go to the style tab. Before that, let's change the layout to 1600, and then column gap, I just want to make it no gap. Now let's move to the style tab, and here in the style tab, let's go to the background tab. As you can see, we have some map over here, so let's try to add a map to it, or we can add this map to inner section also. So let's see what we can. So instead of this, let's add it in inner section. So we can directly go to this advanced tab, and I just want to give it a top 100 pixel of padding. So let me add a top 100 pixel of padding. Alright, so now in the same section is already over here, so let me copy this inner section, and I would like to paste it over here. And the only thing I want to remove is, let's remove the margin, and let's go to this column setting, and let's remove this white color, and let's remove the border padding. Now you can change it easily, like this title. So this title is very big, that's why I'm reducing the title, so that it would come in one line. Let me remove the button also, we don't have any button. Now what I will do, in this inner section setting, I would go to this layout part, and here I will reduce the width of it. Let's make it 640 width. Alright, now we have this all the headings and all, so I just want to give it a bottom margin of 64 pixel. Alright, now let's go to this column setting, and here in this column setting I would like to add this background map image. So let's select the background type classic, and let's select that map which we want to add, this one. I will click on insert, and then size, here I want to give it as top center, let it be. Attachment would be default. Repeat, I would like to make it no repeat, and then size, let's give it a custom size, and here I want to give it a pixel and 1060 pixel of custom size to it. Alright, so that's all we want to do over here. Now let's see what we have next. So here you can see again we have this testimonials, where we have 3 testimonials, which is at the middle one is in blue color background, and other 2 are in white background and having box shadow. So let's start creating this testimonial. So for this testimonial, again I will click on this 9 dots, and I will drag a inner section under it like this, and I want to have a 3 columns in the inner section. Alright, now in this inner section I would like to make the width to 1570, and the column gap I want to give it no gap to it. And then let's go to this advanced tab, and here I want to give it a 64 pixel top margin and 64 pixel of bottom margin to it. Alright, after giving this 64 pixel of top and bottom margin, everything is looking fine. Alright, now let's move towards creating our each testimonial part. So for this, let's move towards the first column, and here in this first column, as you can see, like we have a image over here. So what I will do, I will search for a image option, and let me drag it to the left column, and here let me replace the image. So I can select this image, and I will click on insert media. So we got the image. Now what I will do, let's go to the style tab, and let's customize it. So first of all, for max width, I want to give it a 64 pixel of max width, so that the image would become less size. Now border radius, I want to give it 100 pixel of border radius so that the image would become circle. Now let's give a box shadow to it. So for this, again I will enable a box shadow. This is the color I want to give it, and vertical I want to give it 10, and blur option I want to give it 50. Alright, so we are done with this image also. Now after this, again you can see we have a heading over here. So let me copy this heading, and then let's go to the widgets. Let's drag the heading under the image. Now let me replace the heading. I will go to this style tab, and here typography I will set it as H4 title card image, and then the color code here I want to give it dark, or here what I can do, I can in content only I can set it as H4, and alignment I want to give it a center align. That would be fine. After that, now let's go to this and let's see what we have. Then we have this rating option. So let's go to this widget section, and here we can search for rating. So you will find this star rating, just drag it under our heading, and here you can set whatever stars you want to give, so you can make the alignment to center. Then let's go to the style tab, and here we can set the size also. Let me make the size 14. I want to give a space of 1, and color to it is yellow color, which we have already saved. Next, let's see what we have. Next we have this paragraph. So let me copy this paragraph, and what I will do, I will pick this paragraph from here and I will paste it over here. And let me paste the paragraph, replace the paragraph from this, and then we can move to the style tab and we can customize it. So for this color I want to give this text and dark light, and for this typography it would be text paragraph, so no, like it is fine. After that, here again we have some two headings, you can say it like name and whatever the position you want to give. So let's take another two headings. So again I will drag one more heading under it, and let me copy the name from here, and I will change the title. After that, here you can set it as H5 as HTML tag, and then let's move towards the style tab and let's change it. So here I just want to give it a typography of H5, which we have set it H5 title card, and let's make the alignment to center. Alright, after giving this alignment to center, then we have this again CEO. So let's take another heading under the name, and here again I will replace the text to CEO 𝗖𝗓, and here I will make the alignment to center. Let's change the HTML tag to div. Now let's move towards the style part, and here the color I would like to give is this primary color, and then the typography here I want to give it text paragraph. Alright, so we have almost added all the contents over here. Now let's go to this column setting and let's customize it. So first of all, here in this column I just want to give it a column width of 32%, and widget space, let's give it a widget space of 16. Now after giving the widget space, now let's move towards the style tab. Here I just want to give it a white background color, and then let's go to the background overlay. Here we can see a border, so let's move towards the border directly, and let's give a border radius to 16, and then I want to enable the box shadow, so let's enable the box shadow. So here I would give a color to it, then vertical position I want to give it 20, and blur position I want to give it 70. Alright, now after that let's move towards the advanced, and here let's give it a padding of 32 pixel, and I just want to remove the top padding because our image will be go out of it. So I have removed the top padding from it. Now I want to add some margin, so let me give it a 15 margin towards all sides, and I will remove the bottom margin. We don't need any bottom margin, and I need a more top margin. So for this I would like to give it a 52 pixel of top margin. Alright, now let's see what we have getting. So we have got this first testimonial. Now I will duplicate it to 3 times, and as you can see over here in the demo site, left and right testimonials are same, almost similar. We need to customize only the first one. Before that we need to make this image towards top also. So how we can make this image top. For this, unlink your margin from the advanced tab and give it a minus 32 pixel of top margin and give it a bottom margin of 16 pixel. In the same way, for this image I would like to paste the style towards on the this column also. Alright, so now we have done with this first and last column. Now let's customize the middle one. So how we can customize the middle one? So let's go to this column setting of the middle one, and let's go to the style tab. First of all, I will like to increase its space like percentage to 35%, and then let's go to the style tab, and here I want to, instead of white color, I want to give this secondary color. Alright, after the secondary color, and all the border radius and everything should be fine. Now let's move towards the advanced tab, and here I would like to remove this top margin which I have given to it, and rest like here for this image part, we need to customize the image. So for this image, let's increase the max width style. So I want to give it 125 pixel of max width, and then let's go to this advanced tab, and here let's give it top minus 64. So let's give it a minus 64 pixel and bottom margin of 16 pixel. Let's check whether it is fine or not. So here it is, you can see everything is fine. We just need to make the change like these colors to white. So let's quickly change these colors to white color. For this text also, I would like to change the color to white, and then for other like this name and all also I would like to change it. Let's change it to white color, and for the CEO text also I would like to make it white color. Let's see whether it is fine or not. So here it is, you can see it is fantastic. We have done with this testimonial section. Alright, after this again this we have, here you can see like we have a button in the demo site here, view all testimonials. So what we can do, we can right click on this button and copy it, and we can just paste it under the inner section. Okay, it is pasting. I want to paste it over here, and let's change the testimonial like text to view all testimonials like this, and let's click on update. So with this we have completed this testimonial section also. Now let's move to our next section, which is this sponsors our partner section. So here this is the last section, and so now let's start creating this. So first of all, for this section also again I am going to take a single section only. So let me click on this plus icon and let's take a single section. So for in this single section, what I want to do, let's make the column gap to no gap, and then let's move towards the advanced tab, and here in this advanced tab I just want to give some negative margin to it, like minus 100 negative 120 negative margin, so that it would come over here. And then I would like to add a top 200 pixel padding and a bottom 200 pixel of padding like this. Now let's go to the style tab, and here you can see like we have the image over here. So let's add that background image. So set it as classic. Color, I want to give it this light color, means white color. And now let's select the image that we want to add is this one. I will click on insert media. Position, I want to set it as top left, and then image, it will be repeat, it will be no repeat, and then size I want to give it content. Alright, so we have set like everything. So as this is a inner section which we have already used here also. So I can right click and copy this inner section and right click and paste it in this column. And whatever you want to change, you can change it. Like if you want to change the conference heading to sponsor, you can change all these things. So I am not changing those things. So now let's start adding these logos. So here you can see these logos are nothing but we are taking this as a inner section only. So now let's start adding it. So first, before this, let's go here, and I will click on this widget section, drag a inner section under it. We need a inner section with 3 columns, so let's start doing this. So first of all, let's create 3 columns over here. Alright, now what I would like to do here is, let's go to this layout option. In this layout option, I want to go to this width to 700, and column gap I want to make it no gap. Alright, rest everything is fine. So this is nothing but these are the logos, or you can say the image widget. So let's search for a image. So here you will find a image widget. Let's drag it here. Now let's select the image logo. You can select any logo. I will click on insert media. So we have set it. Image size, I will make the image size full, and then if you want to give any link to this image, you can give it over here. Now let's move towards the style tab of it. So here I would like to give it a max width of 132 pixel. Alright, and then here we need, like here you can see when we are hovering over it, it is becoming black and white to color. So this is nothing but a CSS filter. You can use it from here. So brightness, I want to give it 150 brightness. Contrast, let's give it a contrast of 70, and then saturation, I would like to make it 0. So here you can see it is becoming black, it becomes black and white. So let me paste the logo to all the 3 columns, and let's check on hover. We need to like enable it. Let me copy and paste the style everywhere like this. Now you can see when we are hover over these logos, these are becoming colorful. Alright, so now what I can do, I can duplicate this inner section one more time, and here only we need, like I can increase the width to 700 to 850, and I can add one more column to it. And then let's go to this advanced tab, and I just want to give it a 32 of top margin. In the same way, let's see what we have in the next here. You can see we have 5 number of logos. So I can right click and duplicate it, and here I can add one more column. And for this time again, like I can go to this and remove this width. Like I would like to give a default width, and let me delete this. And with this, if you will see, we have completed with this logo section also. So in this way you can set your logos. Alright, after setting all the logos, here you can see it is like we are not getting a proper spacing between each other. So how we can do that one? So let's go to this inner section setting, and instead of, you can remove this entire bottom margin which we have given, and here you can see like there is no spacing between them. So now with this we have completed this section. Thank you so much. We have completed all over the home page. So if you are watching this video till now, thank you so much, and please do not forget to like, share and subscribe our video. So now as I have already told you, like for creating other pages like these about our team and contact us, it is not taking us much time, because I am going to provide you a template for this, and I will show you how you can easily import this template and you can easily create this. So now let's dive into creating other pages, and it won't take us much time because I am going to provide you template. So we are going to import this template, and within like importing this template, it will be easy for you to create this. So now let's start creating the about page. So now let's start creating this about page. So for this, again click on these 3 lines and click here on exit to dashboard. So you have to go to your dashboard, and now from the dashboard click on this WordPress logo to go to the pages section, and here let's create the about page. So click on this add new, and then here you can add the title. So here I am going to add the title of about, and then template I would like to give it as Elementor canvas, and let's publish it. So once you will publish it, click on this edit with Elementor, and then once you will click on this edit with Elementor, your Elementor page builder will be loaded. Then you have to click on this folder icon, and then here you will find this upload option. So here in this import template, you will find this all the one template folder inside it, where you will get all this about, contact, header and footer template and our team template. So what you have to do, you can directly import it by drag and drop. So let me quickly import it all the templates from here, and then I will get you back. Alright, so here you can see that now in my template section I have uploaded all the templates. Now what I will do, I will click on this insert in about us template, and you will see within a few seconds of time it will get imported successfully. As you can see that here it is like it is getting imported, so you have to wait some time and it will get import successfully. So after one render you will find like we are getting exactly the same about us. So let's see. So here it is. Now we are getting all this, like here whatever thing, if you want to change anything from here, like as we have created this icon box section already, or if you want to change this image you can change this, or if you want to change any of this speaker image, as I have already created all these sections, so you can easily able to change whatever image or text you want to change, and your about section is completely ready. Now let's click on this update and let's move to our next page, which is our team page. So click on this 3 line and click here on exit to dashboard to go back to your dashboard. Now again click on this WordPress logo to go back here, and now let's create our new page, which is about our team page. So click on this add new button, and once you will click on this add new, now here I want to give it a title of our team, and then template here I want to select it as Elementor canvas, and let me publish the page. Now let's click on this edit with Elementor to load our Elementor page builder. Once your Elementor page builder will be loaded, so what you have to do, again let's click on this folder icon and let's go to the my template, and here you will find this our team. So click on this insert option and your our team page will be imported successfully after few seconds. So here you can see like it is getting import, and you will get all this, like here we have like in the right side we have image, on the left side name, and then founder and CEO, and then here meet our speaker section. So this is nothing much. So here you can, in this way you can set it as like meet our speakers, and then here we have all this. So now if you want to change all these things you can change it over here. So now let's click on update and let's move to our next page, which is this contact us page. So click on these 3 lines and click here on exit to dashboard to go back to your dashboard. Now again let's click on this WordPress logo, and here let's click on this add new, and here in this add new again I will give it a name contact us, and template I will make it Elementor canvas, and let's publish it. Now let's click on this edit with Elementor to load our Elementor page builder. Click on this folder icon, go to my templates, and let's import the contact us template. So here you can see after clicking on insert, our contact us template is getting imported. So once it will get imported, you can easily able to, here you can see we have this get in touch and everything, all this text over here. Here we have a map, and on the right side we have this all the name, email, message, everything. So you can control, like we are using Elementor Pro, so here you can control your email submission. It will, whenever someone will fill this form, you will on which email you want to get the email details, and like here all fields means you will get all the field details in your email with the subject new message from service 31, and then from here you have to set your email, and then these are the setup of, you can look into it later on, but this is the entire design of the form. If you want to add new labels you can add, or you can duplicate it in the like message or email, and here easily you can like type, you can change it to password or number or whatever you want to add. So let me quickly close this one and let me click on update, and with this we have completed with our this contact us page. So as I have, let's click on exit with dashboard, and as I have already told you, like I have imported this header and template, header and footer also. So here when you will go to this templates option, you will find this section page. So here you will see about us, our team and contacts us page, and when you will go to all in header section you will find this header template, and in footer section you will find this footer template. So if you don't like, if you want to import template, you have to click on this add new, and then here you have to select this header, and then whatever name of your template you can give it header 1 or anything, and then you can click on this create template and it will load your Elementor page builder, and there you can easily able to edit it. Okay, so we have created, like we have imported header and footer also. So the main important thing is, let's go to the customize option of our site, and here what we have to do here, if you will notice here, we are getting our this CMS guys logo and all. So let's go to this site logo. Let's add the logo which we want to add. So we want to add a white logo to it, so our site logo will be white logo. I think we have not uploaded it. Let's upload the logo, this one. Let me import it, and I will select it, skip the cropping, that's all. So now let's publish it. All right, now let's go back, and we need to also create menus. As you can see, home, about, our team, and contact, these are the menus. So you can create from the customize option. So here click on this create menu, give it a name, main menu, and then you can select the position as header, and then add items. You can click on this add items, and you can add all the pages and arrange them, like home, then after, about, then our team, then contact. Let me publish the page. Let's see what we are getting. So I will like to click on this edit page, and from here this edit page, instead of Elementor canvas, I want to make it Elementor full width, and let's see what we are getting over here. So I have opened this page on a new tab, and this is what I'm getting. Let's go to the about, and here you can see we are getting the about. In the same way, let's go to the our team page, and this is our team page. Let's go to the contact us page. So this is the contact us page. So as I have already uploaded the templates, okay, let me go to again the save template, and here if you will notice, as I have already uploaded the templates in this header and footer section, that's why here it is coming, like our header and footer is coming properly, and these are the site logos. If I will click on this, let's go to the footer one, and here if I will click on this edit with Elementor, and you will find like it is already present over there like this. This is the footer top which we have added, and here we have a button. You can give any link to your button. In the same way, here we have the logo which we have using the dynamic tag. We have given here site logo. So with, and here you can see in quick menu we have, it is by default, again it's set as main menu. So that's all. So with this we have completed our this 𝗪𝗏31 site. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you really like the video, please like, share and subscribe our video, and please press the bell icon to get notification of every video whenever we upload it. Thank you so much for watching this video.